Hey there, this is Richard from No Pants Profits, and welcome back to No Pants Profits. Now, I am here about 10 minutes outside, of my time at the Magician's Study. Now, this is an invite-only magic show that's actually held at a secret location, but if I told you I was in the Nomad Hotel in the Park MGM, and I was in the Nomad Library about 10 minutes ago, that would kind of give you an idea of what is going on. Now, a lot of other magic shows in Vegas are hundreds and thousands of people. If you go see Piff, if you go see David Blaine, he's not here anymore. If you go see Penn and Teller, if you go see Matt Franco, if you go see Shin Lim, or you see any of those guys like that, you're going to have hundreds, if not thousands of people in the show with you. I just saw a magic show that had 60 people in it. Now, I am not the kind of person that's going to reveal the identity of the magician. In the thumbnail, you saw a picture of me and the magician. He's kind of like, I'm not saying he's the masked magician, but he's kind of like the masked magician per se. The mask comes off within about 3 minutes of him being out and about and talking to people. It is only 60 people. There are 3 rows of chairs. If you do get the first row, it's the most expensive. Then the second row is less expensive. The third row is a little bit less expensive. You do actually need a password to get your ticket to there. Now, I will tell you about half of the show is card tricks. Now, generally in Vegas, I would tell you I hate card tricks. But I didn't hate this. Why? Because you could be straight up right next to the magician and see the card tricks. So like I said, the magician came out. He is someone you would know if you watched Got Talent shows from around the world. He is not someone you're going to know elsewise. I think that's a fair way to say. Not an American Got Talent show, but a Got Talent show. I'm not going to say the country, from somewhere around the world. That is what you would see. But yeah, I'm in the Nomad Hotel inside of the Park MGM. And started with a lot of card tricks. It was very, very card trick heavy. There was a little bit of Russian roulette in there too. And what I will say is, this is the best magic show I've seen that you can buy tickets to. What do I mean by that? If you're in the magic community like I am, you may be able to get invited to events where magicians are performing for a very small number of people. If you've ever gotten to go to, say, the Magic Castle, there were rumors years ago that they were going to build a Magic Castle in Vegas. This is the closest I've ever seen to a Magic Castle-like show in Vegas. So yes, it was extremely card trick heavy, but also extremely sleight of hand heavy. But why I like that, there was no screen, there were no special effects, there was nothing like that. It was all right in front of you. Now, I did get my tickets 2 days before, and it was kind of a VIP kind of situation, so my tickets were quite expensive. I will tell you, these are the most expensive magic show tickets I got in Vegas, but also, on a per-person basis, the lowest per-person price basis. So very, very, very card trick heavy, but you were up close. And that was a way to get the people engaged. If you do want to be engaged in the show, you do want to make sure that you get that VIP. Everyone in the VIP got it. But then, all of a sudden, in a room with 60 people, we're sawing a woman in half. Literally. Sawing a woman in half in a room with 60 people. We're doing Russian roulette tricks in a room with 60 people. It wasn't with a gun. No one really does it with a gun other than Penn and Teller, because they had the setup to do that, and they don't even do that anymore. But we're doing Russian roulette tricks. We are doing, let me think of all the tricks. It's card tricks, a Russian roulette trick, a flying handkerchief trick, cutting a woman in half. They did a card on sword trick. But that's the idea, and the cool thing is, it's just one guy. It's one guy on his own. I really think, for you magic nerds out here, you're going to understand this. He's using QLabs, which is just kind of a little button thing that you kind of advance with and everything like that. But overall, 2-person show. Now, when you sign up for this, it's going to tell you secret location, secret this, secret that. I think it helps to really build the intrigue more than anything else. But like I said, you are not going to know this magician when he takes his mask off. Yes, it's a man. And no, he's not from the United States. I want to be very clear. He's not from the US or Canada or Mexico. I'm just saying, not from North America. I'm not going to blow the guy's identity or anything like that, because I really think he's got a unique concept. The rabbit, the secret, everything like that kind of draws a lot of people to the show. And instead of having a headlining name like David Copperfield, Penn and Teller, I hate to say that Piff the Magic Dragon is now a headlining name. It is a small, intimate show for 50 people. There's a lounge you meet in, you get a wristband. I have a VIP, essentially there's 3 rows. You choose, based on the price and based on what's available. It's sold out for the next few months. You choose what row you want to be in, everything like that. Again, let's be very clear. Is this the best magic show I've ever seen? No. Is this the best magic show I've ever had to pay for directly? Yes. And I think that's an important designation. If you know the magic community, if you understand the magic community, sometimes you'll get invited to seances and old-time magic shows and stuff like that. Those are fantastic. You don't really get to see them anymore. But to get to see something from feet away and not on a giant screen, not anything like that, is super duper incredibly unique. I think that's the important thing. And much like Penn and Teller, much like Piff the Magic Dragon, much like Murray, much like I assume Banachek, I haven't seen him yet, I'm going to see, much like Matt King, he sticks around for photos after. Yes, he does put on his rabbit mask. But the idea is that this is unique. This is different. It may be a world-renowned magician, as they say, but it's not one that any of you have seen before. When he took off his mask, I didn't all of a sudden say, oh, I know this person. I know that person. It's kind of a more unique kind of thing. The tricks were actually really good. We're very varied. With a small crowd of people, pick a card is an easy out. It's an easy escape. But, sawing someone in half while I held the restraints, while I helped put the restraints down, I was joked of being the guy from Jurassic Park that steals the dinosaur eggs. Well, just kind of saying. But that's the idea, is this is the most intimate magic show in Vegas, and in my opinion, the best magic show in the world that you can actually purchase tickets for. Again, I'm not going to go ahead and blow up who this magician is, but I want to be very clear. You're not going to know them. Unless you are big in the magic community, and I am big in the magic community, I didn't know this guy. Honestly, I haven't Googled him yet. I'm literally still at the casino. Am I going to go ahead and Google his nationality, which I now know, and Las Vegas, and see what matches up? Yeah, I actually am, because I kind of want to know his name, know some of the tricks he's done, know some tricks he's invented. Be honest with you, nothing here was actually a unique trick. I think that's a fair way to say it. I didn't see anything that really had a unique spin on. If you're sticking around for 8 minutes and 9 seconds, they'll understand what I say. But yeah, card tricks. They did Russian roulette with the nails in the bag. And what's really cool is, they didn't lay out the danger at first, so you didn't really know the danger until the trick was done, which is honestly the right way to do that trick. Sawing a woman in half, now it was not a woman from the audience, but there were 4 audience participants, and I was one of those 4 audience participants, kind of keeping it honest. Every trick he did, I generally knew how it was done. Now, if you're a magic person and you study magic and you know magic, you're going to know exactly how these tricks were done too. There's nothing insane. There are takes on, how you take a dollar bill, $100 bill, $5 bill, whatever you can get, and you put it inside of a lemon or a lime or a kiwi. He's got a really interesting take on that takes it quite a few steps further. Is also a pickpocket as well, so watch yourself. Just giving you a bit of a hint there. Watch yourself. But, great show, and like I said, in Vegas and honestly, in the rest of the world, I have to say it's probably the best magic show that you can actually, as a normal person, not knowing any magicians or anything like that, buy tickets to. So is it worth it? Yeah, I really do think it is. If you can get your seats to the Magician Study and you like magic, I would definitely do it because it's got artifacts of all of the big magicians. It's got artifacts of Copperfield. It's got artifacts of Shin Lim. It's got artifacts of Matt Franco. Well, he's not really an artifact. Artifacts of Penn and Teller with the cups and balls and stuff like that. And it really does work. This is Richard from No Pants Profits, coming to you from the Nomad Hotel inside of Park MGM with a review of The Magician's Study. one of the most unique magic shows I've ever been able to buy tickets for. Reminding you that when you wear no pants, the only thing you got left to lose is your shirt. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I will not be blasting the identity of this magician, but if you do have any other questions, leave a comment below. This is Richard from No Pants Profits, just like I said again, with a review from the Park MGM. Hey look, it's a non-smoking casino, of the Magician's Study, a very small and intimate magic show, which is the best that you can buy. Any questions, comment below. This is Richard from No Pants Profits saying have a great one. Bye.